Thanks, Obama.
Mike, half the time your head's gonna be cut off when you're doing your speech. Nothing I can do about it. Common denominator. Does not include Mike's head. Chris. Alright. Would that technically be most emphatic?
It's still kind of on the game. Ow! These are socks! I know. You took them off. Yo, chill. Rejecting reality and subscribe where I was like one
directed to front right. I mean, no one could really steal it.
You're the one I believe who I first heard is I rejected the reality and subscribe. Now, wasn't that Adam Savage? Nope. Never really.
So short. Man, are you physically capable of shutting up once it starts?
Yes.
Good.
When does it start?
Don't chase it.
Why?
Dude, this is how I hold it.
Because if you all don't shut up, you are going to be picked on gay.
Oh,
You're gay. Everyone's gay. No, it's my gay.
it's the gay. And Hannah's the queen of gay, therefore.
Who's gay is it going to be after you leave?
This wasn't supposed to be a thing. I was going to be using it to sew with.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Then I have to go down to the garment district and get more, because I was going to be sewing myself a very gay dress.
Yeah, well.
What?
Do that during second grade. I'll help. I brought needles and thread.
Apparently people have gotten emotionally attached to this fabric in its whole form.
Yep. Sorry.
And I actually just bought it because I was going to use it to make myself a little dress.
I got 3 the chocolates in a row that you told me I looked at red.
No,
And I was wearing red that day.
What did you just put in my
they get sat on.
condom?
Yeah.
A tinfoil Yes. condom?
I'm gonna call her
Yeah, I know you're
when it's
I hope my tripod doesn't have emotional significance to anyone.
I don't know where it is. Just is this it? No. Wouldn't that be the best way to end it, though?
No, but that tripod. The camera I can understand. The tripod, it has now been included in
I'm being serious here. I didn't.
You want some rice crackers, guys?
Do you want to explain where it was eventually found?
So 3 of my people were having a shower. Someone runs up, yup, into the shower, runs away.
Oh.
And that's how the
In the North Bend shower with 3 naked guys.
3 partially naked guys. Not entirely sure just how naked they were.
And that's
And I'm
the
not sure
story
I
of
wanna
why
find
it's
out.
now been included in hand sanitizer.
No, but it like fell on them from
Yeah.
above. Can you imagine their reaction?
Like next to them or on them?
On them. Dude, there's not much room in those North Bend showers.
How much that does hurt. Yeah.
Why were there 3 people in the shower in the first place?
God only knows. Though, you know, last year we had an excuse for having
Purple.
Last year we had an excuse for having everyone on the hall be in the same shower stall to do a photo shoot. We had an excuse.
Like
Sorry, we were
second
wearing
session
shorts.
last year's excuse.
No. Our excuse was we're all hot. We're all hot. We have a camera. We have a shower. In order to cool off, we'll get in the shower. We're also hot, therefore we will not be cold. That was the reason. I'm not sure if that photo still exists.
The photo second session still very much exists. It's half my friend's background. Not in the shower, but
There's still the photograph of
then yeah,
everyone on
Noah
Don's bed.
Goldstein,
Alright guys, welcome to Yes. I feel awkward because it looks like St. Patrick's Day, but I'm not wearing green.
one. No, please don't today. I'm Irish and I have to organize your death. I have sensitive arms. That was only half.
Tony, Zoe's not here.
Doesn't matter, go.
It's fine.
Just turn off
Yeah, I know we know. Okay, so I'm going to start off this Passionfruit by reading the speech to pass down my position. If you guys don't know me, my name is Carlisle, and I am the one who remembers the Lancaster 13 Session 1. Oh, shizzle. And is something that's interesting. I was a flying squirrel last year at Lancaster, so I have really not been around for most likely most of the people sitting around here. But I didn't even know a single tradition last year. But the position that I saw last year that intrigued me the most was the one I have now, because it was just knowing and keeping all of the site's traditions. Because it's the traditions that distinguish us from all the other sections, and especially all the other sites. Carlisle. Extreme irony. But not only does the holder of this position need to be familiar with the traditions, they have to embody them. And I know that kind of sounds weird, but what I mean by that is that just knowing them isn't enough. The person needs to spread them, and the person needs to participate in them. So the person also needs to be friendly and approachable. And so the person I've chosen, not only one of the friendliest and outgoing people I've seen.
Wait, there's a word there you should enunciate.
I haven't finished yet.
Go on.
Not only the friendliest and the most approachable person I've seen, but also the person who's dancing at the front of every cannon or wishing to participate in what they've seen the No Mores do and hoping they can do it next year. Which is why I think they're the perfect candidate for the job. Ladies and gentlemen, for next year's The One Who Remembers, I give you the girl with the rainbow suspenders, Miss Hannah Mitlak.
We also have fireworks to do with schools of eye.
Right now. Yes, I'm still in the grass. I'm not allowed to spill it on the brick. I'm not spilling it on me.
You can spill it for your homies.
Oh, I'll spill it on me. Okay, so I also wrote an actual speech. It's not as long as it seems. Don't worry, this is the only paper my RA had. But Leo. Hey, Leo. And so I wrote the speech about what CTY has made me feel. Hey guys, I am Carlisle or Tony or any other nickname I've gotten here. There are really a lot of names that I've been given while I've been at CTY. And that's just because every single one was an imprint that someone had made on me. And there were a lot of people who have made imprints on me. Some of the names are reserved for just a few people, while others are like the campus-wide names that pretty much everyone knows me by, like Carlisle. Hey guys. But something I've never really shared is what the names legitimately mean to me. So outside of CTY, obviously no one calls me Carlisle, and even my closest friends can't stand to call me Tony. Back in that world, my given name is Flores off of my last name, and only a couple of kids who haven't even changed since the first grade call me Anthony. And CTY is kind of my escape from that. That's what CTY is to me. It's my beautiful escape. When I was a squirrel at Carlisle Session 2 4 years ago, I was that school kid who had the same 3 sweatshirts, the same 3 pairs of jeans, and and the same 5 t-shirts. I came to CTY because of my sister, who had her Nevermore year at Carlisle my squirrel year. I was just that kid who wanted to make a friend. My first day being separated from my parents and my sister for the first time in my entire life, I was just in my dorm with no idea what to do when my RA came up to me and asked me if I wanted to play chess with this other kid. He asked me if I knew how. I said yes. The funny part is, I had no idea how to play chess, and I had absolutely no interest in playing with this other kid. But I just wanted to meet him, and I wanted to make a new friend. So the RA introduces me to this kid, and then he leaves. So we start playing chess, and I find out he has no idea how to play either. And so he has no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. So eventually we just knock all the chess pieces off the board. And what happens is that it turns out he just wanted to make a friend too. So after that, we walked down to the convenience store in the basement of the dining hall, bought soda and M&Ms, and had a mini party in the dorm. It had been the longest time since I had legitimately made a friend, and I loved it. That continued throughout my session at Carlisle, but I never went back to that session. And eventually I never went back to that site. Before Lancaster 13 session 1, I had never gone back to the same site and session as the year before. I came back here because you guys gave me the greatest experience, you guys gave me the greatest imprints, you guys gave me the greatest friends, and you guys gave me the greatest escape. Without you guys, I might still be that guy who was too scared to say hi to a new person. I love CTY, I love the Passionfruit, and I love everyone here who changed me into who I am today. No, I have to spill it.
Spilling it.
Yes, I have to spill it. I'm not allowed to do it on the brick.
Oh, okay.
Rules,
I know
man.
these things.
Because the bricks feel uncomfortable. We need the bricks for later. Yeah, why are you spilling that, Carlo?
I have to spill it.
Why?
Why? You need to explain to everyone.
Why?
One that can't be here.
Yes, it is for everyone who can't be here. That is their ceremonious sip of
It's
SKL.
for all those homies who can't make it.
Yes, I have so many homies, guys.
We love you, Carlisle.
That tastes really weird with Russian tea.
Okay, hi guys. I'm Zoe. And so I was gonna write a speech on the way down here, but then I don't know what happened. We set like 5 alarms and none of them went off this morning. So thank you everybody in South Bend to let me cut in front of you because I wouldn't be here right now with you guys. So yeah, so I'm just gonna speak and see what comes out and hopefully y'all can hear me. I have a bit of a cold. And if any of you guys have a cold, you probably got it from me. Probably trace it back to me somehow, but okay. So, hello everyone. So I'm your son, and hopefully most of you know who I am because this session I've tried. I'm your son, or the kind one, and I spent a lot of the session trying to get to know as many of you as I can because you all are so special, and you all had an impact on my life because I love you guys, and today I'm leaving a place that has changed me, a place that I arrived at 3 years ago, a shy, 4 foot tall, frizzy-haired, really not confident at all, 13-year-old, and one that I'm leaving, that I can give a speech in front of all of you guys, which I still can't believe I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it somehow. And, you know, CTY is memories to me. It's the memories of all of you guys. It's the memories of group shower, and even though it's not appropriate, and it's the memories of the dances, and the memories of having picnics on the weekends, and and coughing throughout every part of the session, and getting to know all of you guys. So, just a little bit of advice for next year. Be happy. It's so easy to get caught up in the drama here, and the administration changing things, and it's so easy to let that bring you down. But this is 3 weeks of pure bliss. So react to the changes as you want. If you want to try to do something, then try to do something. If you just want to accept it inside, then do that. But as long as you guys are happy here, everything will be fine. And then, so lastly, I have this braille. And if I've had it for a year now, and one of my best friends in the whole entire world, Eli Tettelbach, he gave this to me. And he gave it to me because he thought that I could go out and meet all of you guys. And I know the person who I'm going to pass this down to has already done it. Like, they are already the kind one, because they already know probably every single one here. So, without further ado, Ryan Stanton.
All right.
And
Take the Jeremy one. Oh yeah.
so, I'm Zoe. I love all of you guys. I love CTY, and I love the Passionfruit. Yeah, nobody drink from that one if you want to get sick.
Yeah, actually, legitimately
Everybody
don't drink from that one.
Yeah, like, I'm not kidding.
But if you didn't get one, unless you're in the dare go.
All right, hold on a sec. Let's get the high score in Temple Run. All right.
Hey guys, my name is Mike Suh. Some of you who are close to me may know me as Michael Evelyn Connery Suh, which I'm okay with. Some of you who are not so close to me might know me as the guy with the hair, which I guess I have no choice but to be okay with. So I'm gonna tell a story. So, very, very long time ago, by a long time ago I mean sometime in the 80s, there were these two men named I think that these lovely Suh children should have the same experience that we did. So, I, at their urging, signed up, and I came here, and I had no idea what to expect. My first year was 2011, which was the year after Sam's last year. And before I came, she introduced me to a bunch of her friends who were all going to be no-mores that year. And so I sort of got sucked into this crazy maelstrom of events that was just awe-inspiring and incredible. And I saw that everybody that I met that year in 2011, they all seemed to have this really genuine, tangible sort of spark of camaraderie that I thought was just wonderful, because it was what made everybody there so incredible and such a joy. And this is my third session here, and over the years I've sort of seen this dynamic change, and I sort of cynically can't help but feel that some of that spark has been lost over the years. But I think that if we all can hang on to who we are, and if we can all remember, I gotta think about how to word this, and if we can all remember to help others and to be there and to let them all know that we love you for who you are, then that spark will never die. And so I guess in that respect, I've seen CTY change a lot. In some ways for the better, and in a lot of ways for the worse. And I've also changed a lot myself. When I sort of got sucked into things, I was sort of not really ready to appreciate them for what they were. I was too busy being like, oh my god, oh my god! But